It's Friday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Obiajulo Olabisi Ugbo, and as usual, I have the amazing ladies in the house. Nima Akashadzibiri, how are you doing today?
I'm grateful to God. My younger sister has been called to bar, so congratulations to all the new lawyers. We call them new wigs. Welcome to the bar, and I pray that your practice of law is not restrictive, that you enjoy the very, very, very wide array of opportunities that the legal profession gives you, like I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
So you remember how she had a 5.0 CGPA, Amina Yusuf. Those are pictures for call to bar. God, it feels like I should go back 15 years to my own so that I can have pictures, because I just was too sad. We were fighting them for hijab at the bar. But they the world scene to call to bar.
You have fought the battle for them to enjoy.
So we were struggling. We were afraid that our own call to bar, but they walked in with theirs, and our pictures look so beautiful.
Wow.
I know she's going to go far. I just know. Congratulations, Amina. Well done. Well done.
How are you doing today, Topper?
I'm doing great. So I will be speaking tomorrow at an event in Abuja, Life Bridge Realtor Bootcamp. And I'll be speaking on the mindset for closing high-value clients. I'm also putting together a training for real estate developers. So the people that I trained from, they don't charge small money. With their full chest, they will say 5 million naira for a 1 week training,
$3,000,
$3,500 for a 2-day training, and I pay because I understand the value of knowledge, but I know not everybody can. So for those that are in the real estate space, I have organized a training that is far cheaper, very impactful. Guess what? Some of those mentors are going to speak at this event as well. So please check the link in my bio to register if you play in the real estate space as a developer or if you're a realtor. This is not for those that are realtors. These are for those that want to build a business out of developing house or buying land, selling land. Those are the people that REMP is for. It's called Real Estate Mastery Program, and the details will be on my Facebook and Instagram page. Yeah, Twitter, I'm not so since they became X, I've not remembered them.
How are you doing, Ramatu?
I'm doing well, so I'm looking forward to the weekend at least, because since I got back, I've been up and down with my business, trying to get everything, because immediately I left, they took break.
Ew.
The staff, they all went on break. So when I came back, I was like, look, I'm not going to pay until you people meet these targets that I left behind. So I'm really surprised. They've met the target and they've even
surpassed it.
Exactly.
So why did they take a break when Madam was not around?
Exactly.
You need systems in place. Yeah.
You need to be reminded.
So so I'm happy that at least this has happened. So I'm going to increase the targets now. So we're going to do more.
Make money and come and pay
The
tithes.
reward for more work is for good work is more work.
Yeah. So add more and everything.
Yeah. So for me, I'm doing well. I've been trying to reach out to customers in the UK and different parts of Europe to help them boycott the shipping cost for this season. So if you're looking to order anything, whether it's Body by BC, House of BC, Hair by BC, you can send in your orders now. It will be ending 27th of July so that you get it delivered to you if you're in Europe, UK, Germany, Portugal, just countries in the Europe.
Is it cheaper?
You get it. No. So I'm helping them
carry it.
You don't have to. Not carry it. I'm helping them send it without them paying the shipping fees.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to make it easy for them, because we've had a lot of, price inflation with shipping companies and all of that. So for the UK people, I've found a way to help them get the goods across to them without them paying shipping fees. So it's an opportunity, but there's limited time. 27th of July, we're done with the orders so that we can pack and then send it across. It's an opportunity. And today's Friday. So Mama Ejiro drops on YouTube. We have done 7,000 subscribers already. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, we are moving. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your love and your support, supporting my work and everything. God bless you. So see you 6 p.m. premiering another brand new episode of Mama Ejiro on YouTube today, Bisuch TV. Let's take a short break now. When we come back, we'll do the newspaper reviews. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Welcome back. We'll be starting the newspaper reviews with The Nation. Major headline, visa restriction. Federal government rejects United States claim on reciprocity. UBA announces strategic expansion into key markets across Africa. Shettima visits Aileen Buhari Abdusalami in London. I'm not in race for APC chair, says Akume. Senate removes Natasha as committee on diaspora chair. Mustafa gets knock for downplaying Tinubu's role in Buhari's 2015 triumph. Tinubu hails commitment of Niger Delta youths, women to development. What stories do we have in The Nation? Okay,
congratulations to us, the people of Edo State. The Supreme Court has laid the matter to rest finally. So they affirmed the governor's victory in the governorship, gubernatorial elections that happened in the state, even though the PDP's candidate and the former governor had continued to contest this victory at the tribunals and later on at the appeal court and the Supreme Court. I like how the Supreme Court put it. The Supreme Court said that the petitioners, that's originally the PDP, had not established their case clearly. They said, oh God, I opened that paragraph and now I've read above it. They said that they've not established their case clearly. And one of those things for me is that a lot of times when we hear opposition speak, it's based on emotions. We had it at the presidential elections. A lot of people still argue based on emotions when the facts are pointing otherwise. But congratulations to Governor Kwegbulu of Edo State and the people of Edo State. And I hope that he faces governance clearly. You know, only him has the ability now to ensure that we don't have fracas and opposition in that state for a long time with good work. Can you just copy the footsteps of Ambusali? Face Edo people problem. You know, Edo alone. When I traveled, I looked at her, I said, Edo alone can do tourism. I'm telling you, enough. We have more than enough. I went to a place where there was limestone abundantly. I said, and somebody was like, oh, no, I said, we keep quiet. Go to Okwela. You know, we have it and we've not utilized it enough. Can we resume the race that the former governor Shomole also started to open up the state to tourism, to opportunities? I'm just trying to remember names and everything, but Governor Kwegbulu, you have a serious work in front of you. Please do better. Yeah. I like the 1 million bursary that he gave students. I never got bursary in my life.
Wow, that's
but it's better.
Any other story in The Nation?
Yeah, so I have the story of they said the UBA announces strategic expansion into key markets across Africa. They said the UBA group has senior activity concluded their group half-year business review recently, and that there was a meeting at a global headquarters in Lagos, and they said the managing director, that is Oliver Alaoba, brought together executives responsible for UBA's 24 countries of operation. They said he highlighted the group's expansion plans and also disclosed that the group is excited about the vast opportunities that the new markets present. He also said that they are confident in the African economy and they are ready to provide world-class banking services that meet the continent's evolving needs. He also said that that UBA's vision is clear and that they have their strategic expansion positions us to unlock new opportunities, support intra-Africa trade, and deliver world-class banking experience wherever our clients choose to do business. That's what he said. And he finally said he complimented over 40-year presence in New York and other countries of the world. And they are really saying that they're going to make sure that they are able to expand so that their customers can do business easily across the continent. Yeah,
so the federal government yesterday rejected the United States reciprocity reason for imposing visa restrictions on Nigerians. The presidency denied that Nigeria halted the issuance of 5-year multiple entry visas for U.S. citizens, describing such claims as false and misleading. I heard a lot of that, and I was wondering at what time the government did that to Americans. So on Tuesday, the U.S. Embassy in Abuja announced with immediate effect non-immigrant visas for Nigeria will only be valid for 3 months and a single entry. Previously, frequent travelers on visits or for tourism could be granted visas valid for up to 5 years. So also, the foreign minister Ambassador Yusuf Tuga said the policy might be connected to Nigeria's resistance to accepting 300 prisoners from Venezuela. He said Nigeria will not bow to pressure to accept the prisoners. Now, there was a statement by the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, that's Bayo Onanuga, and he said the Tinubu administration reaffirmed that it had not altered its visa policy to reward or toward American citizens. He said the federal government continues to grant 5-year non-immigrant visas in line with existing bilateral agreements and the principle of reciprocity. Contrary to the misinformation and fake news circulating online, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has never stopped issuing 5-year multiple entry visas for U.S. citizens. And he said what happened was, initially when Americans come in, their first time, they get this visa on arrival.
Yeah.
So, but they decided to stop it so that they can you can, on your phone, apply for, the
like an ETA.
ETA,
Yeah.
simple. Many countries have adopted the ETA, UK, Europe, and all of that. So that was what they did, not that they stopped the process of the proper visa application, which gives you up to 5 years. They didn't change that. But for new people, just to improve, to encourage tourism, you can get an ETA and come in for just a 3-month stay, but it doesn't stop you from going through the proper route of getting your 5-year visa. So where did they get the rumor that Nigeria has stopped them before they now did their own? That's on one hand. And somebody was also now saying that they are trying as much as possible to make Nigerians accept 300 Venezuelan prisoners. And Nigeria is saying, we cannot. We have over 230 million people. We cannot be accepting prisoners from any other country. That may have been what prompted this one. But they are having meetings and they are trying to see how they can resolve it. But America should calm down. This year, president should calm down.
Just 7 months.
Just calm down.
He's a very active president. Let me take the Ministry of Mines. So the Minister of Solid Mineral Development, Dr. Dele Alake, has called for harmonized and transparent mineral resources reporting framework across Africa. So this event took place, he spoke at an event. The event is called the African Mineral Strategy Group, and they've unanimously adopted the Pan-African Resource Reporting Code. This is comprising of all the ministers of mineral resources across Africa. The Liberian Minister of Mines and Energy, Wilmot Pay, and South Sudan's representative, Eruga Jackson, they praised the Nigerian counterpart because the Nigerian Minister for Solid Mineral is actually the president, or would I say chairman, of the entire Pan-African Solid Minerals Group, and is pushing. They said Dr. Dele Alake's leadership has drawn critical international attention to Africa's drive for value addition and strategic resource management. Now, we know Africa has Africa is where everybody is getting resources for the past hundreds of years, and they are still getting resources till today. So it's important that African ministers of mines and resources work together to protect the interests so that we are adding more value to our produce instead of just exporting raw materials and importing finished products. So, and that's what they are trying to work on. I'm wishing them all the best, but a lot of them actually came to Nigeria from Gambia to Somalia to Oman. Many African countries were gathered in Abuja for this event, so we're looking forward to the implementation of the policies.
All right, so move on to the Punch. I'll just read the headlines and we'll take a short break. Government gets 4.5 trillion local government funds 1 year after Supreme Court ruling. Buhari government went after my allies post-2015 election. This is Jonathan saying. NNPC, refineries may never work again. That's Dangote. Corrupt politicians using crypto wallets to launder money. EFCC chair. Nigeria rejected U.S. push to accept Venezuelan deportees. This according to Tuga. GT Co plans fresh expansion after London Stock Exchange listing. Igodalo angry as Tinubu governor praises Okpebolo's court victory. A 3-year-old boy dies inside Lagos Sockaway. Oh. Local government poll, ballot snatching will trigger by-elections, LASIK 1. So we'll do a breather here. When we come back, the newspaper reviews continue. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And hey, you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
What makes TVC the right choice for my business?
Excellent question, sir. At TVC Communications, we are a leading media company that offers unparalleled reach and engagement. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day on TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show that brings you fresh ideas and inspiration to kickstart your morning.
Show me a better breakfast television show on Nigerian television and I'll show you Wake Up Nigeria.
Your view empowers women globally, giving voices to the voiceless and tackling real issues that matter to every household.
It's your view, let it count. If it hasn't been said on your view, it hasn't been said at all.
Entertainment Splash delivers the hottest celebrity trends, gossip and breaking news in the entertainment world. On TVC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world. Business Nigeria breaks down complex economic stories.
How much do you think refined petrol should be sold?
So you can make sense of Nigeria's markets and the global economy. Sports Desk keeps you on top of the game, bringing you the latest updates from the world of sports. Journalist Hangout shares insight of veteran journalists on political and topical issues.
I will continue to speak the truth and be at peace not just with my conscience but with my maker.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News at 10 p.m. delivers the most important stories of the day as they unfold. Max FM, your hit music radio station, captivates listeners daily across Lagos and Abuja, making every commute more enjoyable with top hits and engaging talk shows with Max Breakfast, an award-winning waiting day. Adaba 88.9 FM is not left out, as it is the voice of Southwest, bringing you grassroots news and community stories that matters most. And on TVC Digital, we reach to million viewers daily, offering an exciting and seamless online experience to keep you connected anytime and anywhere. All together, TVC Entertainment, TVC News, Max FM, Adaba FM and TVC Digital pulls in over 17 million viewers daily. Are you ready to boost your business? Let's make it happen. Contact us on 0707 272 8338.
Welcome back. We're still reviewing the papers. Who's ready with any story in the Punch?
Okay, so I have LASEC. The elections are tomorrow, and so the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission has declared that any incident of ballot snatching in any of the 57 local councils that they will be conducting election will result in a by-election. So just carry your phone and snap somebody that carries the ballot as they go. The whole election in the EC, they will do it again. According to the according to the chairman of LASEC, Justice Bola Okeke-Oluigile, retired, and she says that, of course, they are perfectly ready to do the elections, but they also know that this is a possibility. While she was addressing journalists about the elections, which is holding tomorrow, and then the Commissioner of Police has also announced no movements.
3 to 3.
So please,
you have to move.
Stay in your house.
Tomorrow we're hosting Imran's baby.
Hey.
So we'll be waiting for her.
All right. Let me take the fraudulent politicians hiding their loot in cryptocurrencies. So the EFCC chair that spoke about this thing, the chairman Ola Olukoyede, has said that fraudulent politicians have now they found a new way, that because they are now hiding their funds in crypto wallets, that their findings have shown that politicians are already perfecting the scheme of how to loot their cryptocurrencies, loot into cryptocurrency to beat investigation and the dragnet of anti-corruption. They said stolen funds are now being warehoused in wallets and payment services and are being put into investment scheme. you know what happened with CBEX? They found out that many politicians actually
had their money.
The majority of the funds were
yeah.
politicians' funds, and so because of that, they were able to realize that these people, they have found a way to keep their money. So the EFCC chairman explained that virtual assets are not criminal activity. They are not. It's not a negative thing, but they say that it might also fall into the wrong hand. So if you put your wallet or you put money into different crypto accounts that you cannot verify, just because you feel like it's the fastest way for you to keep your money, you are also going to be caught. But they also mentioned that technology is advancing rapidly and that they are also exploring how to use technology to find criminals who are exploiting those for money laundering schemes. So EFCC, we would always applaud when you are doing that.
Yeah. Any other story?
Okay, so I have the story of the 3-year-old boy who died in his liver in a Sokewe. They say a 3-year-old boy, Chibuike Uba, has lost his life after falling into an open Sokewe at Babarisa in the Ibeju-Lekki area of Lagos State. He said he and his mother, they went to visit his aunt, that's her sister, and that she was packing her load because they were done with the visit and they were about leaving. So she was in the room packing her load when the boy went out. The aunt got a call and she was on the phone, so she went out. So he followed her out, and when he went out, and then she came back inside, and the mother now asked, "Where is the boy?" And she was like, he came back inside. She now went outside, and then when she went out, she was looking for him. Then she now saw his slippers beside the sockeway, the open sockeway. She now, started screaming, and then people came, they checked inside, they saw the boy, they pulled the boy out, they rushed him to the hospital, and by the time they got to the hospital, he had already, burns on his body and everything, so he later on died. Everything, so.
Yeah, so they said exactly 1 year after the Supreme Court granted full autonomy to the 774 local government areas, the federal government has continued to channel allocations through state governments. An analysis by the Punch showed that state governors retained control of council allocations totaling 4.5 trillion, which defied the landmark judgment that mandated direct funding to local governments. July 11, 2024, the Apex Court, we know that, ruled that local governments must receive their allocations directly from the federation account, describing the long-standing practice of routing the funds through state governments as unconstitutional. So in response, the federal government constituted an inter-agency panel to oversee the implementation of the ruling and directed the Central Bank of Nigeria to open individual accounts for each of the 774 local government council areas across the country to facilitate direct disbursement. But they are saying after 1 year now, they are finding out that the process is still not implemented. Government is still collecting the money from the federation account, and they are still working on the framework. So the few times we took the story on the table, I remember that they said they are not set up many of the accounts. Many of the local governments needed proper election to get the right local government chairman before they can start disbursing money into the account. So those are some of the things that delayed the payments. But to hear that till today, they've not been transferring directly to those local governments, we need to, investigate. Something is really happening here. Let's move on now to Daily Sun. Why we moved against Jonathan in 2015. Reveal how state actors hounded them. Shadow government court delivers judgment in DSS suit against Utomi, September 29. Despite 2023 pacts, Nigeria yet to roll out 5-year visa for U.S. citizens. Edo Guba, Tinubu governors, Wike, APC hail Ebolo's victory. World Bank to Africa, fix public service failures to win back citizens. UBA accelerates Pan-African expansion, deepens global footprint, and Constitution review. Benjamin Kalu seeks media support, parleys, and editors. What stories do we have in the Daily Sun?
For the first time in a while, I'm going to agree with the World Bank on this one. It says to African countries, it says fix public service failures to win back your citizens. And at their newly released country policy and institutional assessment, CPIA 2024, that was released, the report that was released yesterday, they said that Sub-Saharan Africa maintained a stable average score of 3.1 out of 6, and this region keeps struggling to turn policy reforms into tangible benefits for citizens. Confidence in government's ability to efficiently transform public resources into essential services is fundamental to fostering shared purpose with citizens and improving trust. Some of the things that Jackpot people claim is that, no, I love Nigeria, but it's not working. Things are not working because we don't institutionalize, these policies of progress or the, is to live in here. We don't have proper institutions working, and we don't need World Bank to tell us, except that, sometimes it's from outside, they used to correct some sharing to come back home.
Any other story in the sun?
Yes, I have a story concerning the judgment. So, you know that there's been an ongoing case against Professor Utomi concerning the fact the shadow government that was mentioned, that Professor Patomi alleged to establish a shadow government within Nigeria, and they're saying it's illegal, but it's been in court, and Justice James Omotosho has fixed the date for after the council had spoken. Both councils, DSS council as well as Utomi's lawyer, which is Chief Michael Zekume San, have spoken. They said that they were going to be delivering final judgment on this case, adjourned to September 29th. He said the impute of, there was a word used that I do not
You don't
understand.
want to use on TV?
I don't know how to even pronounce it, like a French word. The judge announced that they are consulting professors of law and all of that would be involved in how the final judgment would be delivered. So we're looking forward to September 29, because I actually ignorantly felt like it was okay to have a shadow government. Let's have an opinion from the opposition on what they would do.
A shadow government means something different. It means undermining, a shadow now, undermining the government. So you can have an opposition party
that is telling you what they would do per time.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but a shadow government is totally different. That's against the law. Yeah.
Okay, so I have the story about the richest man in Africa coming out to say that the NNPC refineries...
Please call his name again.
...may never work. Dangote. They said the president of Dangote Group, that's Alhaji Aliko Dangote, has doubted the possibility of the state-owned Port Harcourt, Warri and Kaduna refineries ever functioning again. He stated this, that the refinery, which are under management of the NNPC, had gulped up to $18 billion, and yet they have refused to work. He said this when the students from the Lagos Business School came to visit his factory, and then he took them around, and he was now explaining why this happened, that he had plans of buying the refinery off during Obasanjo's regime, but he was not able to, he bought them actually, but when the new government came, that was Yaradua, collected it back and said that they're going to work on it. That the then NNPC, the group managing director of NNPC that time, said that they're going to make sure that the refineries are going to work. But up till now, that the refineries are not working.
Okay, our final paper for today, Vanguard. Visa war. Federal government explains stance as U.S. slams tighter measures. I've taken that story. Shetima to APC, PDP, ADC, NMPP. We are all one. Federal government to borrow 1.76 trillion through treasury bills in Q3. That's this year, 2025. Only court can stop local government polls, according to LASIEC. We have one here. Tinubu reforms boosting economic recovery, federal government. If not for Tinubu, Buhari wouldn't have won APC primary presidency. Senate sacks Natasha Odwaha as committee chairman. Which stories do we have in the Vanguard?
Okay, so I have the thing don't close. Federal government to borrow 1.7 trillion through treasury bills. The federal government has started plans to borrow 1.7 trillion as part of financing for the 2025 budget, and they've started selling treasury bills in the third quarter of the year. This represents about 12.8% year-on-year increase when compared to the 1.56 trillion that they had to borrow and so that they sold the third quarter of 2024. So if those of us interested in investing through the federal government, I think this is
a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time
to do that.
To announce that,
Yeah. Thank you so much, ladies. That's all we can take on the newspaper reviews today. When we come back, we'll move on to the topic of the day. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past 3 years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company, not just in Nigeria, but throughout continental Africa, to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News.
Welcome back. So mixed reactions have trailed the viral video of Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, serving food at a party. While critics view it as an act of desperation or a publicity stunt, his ardent supporters see it as a demonstration of his humility and commitment to serving others. What are your thoughts on this viral video? You can join the conversation on 02016352013 or 09024163440 or tweet us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. Yes. So, there were many comments trailing this particular video where they saw him serving, food. He took over the tray and he was just serving food from, to different people. And some people were of the opinion that if not for elections, will this man be doing this? Others are like, he's just being himself. He's just being a man. This is not what should, make people talk about it. And we brought it to the table. We want to hear the thoughts of the ladies. So what happened? What did you feel? What elicited in you when you saw the video of Peter Obi serving food at an event?
Okay, so when I saw the video of Peter Obi serving food at an event, it didn't look like, Peter Obi has been on brand. It's never like, this is He's never gone out of, I'm a very humble, I'm very, very grounded kind of person.
Okay.
He's not like, oh, you someone that has always been maybe flying private jets to yesterday, eating different things to a month or two ago, and then you now see him do something different suddenly today. It's likely for you to feel like, oh, there might be something fishy. I feel like this is Peter Obi seeing a gap and just feeling it. Yes, social media will now judge, because personally, I serve food at parties. Party will no consign me at the serve food.
You just stand up and say,
yes, if I see that things are not going properly, I will stand up and say, where is the food? This table has not eaten, that table has not eaten. Let us, like, are you the one? Oh yeah, come and give these people food.
Okay.
If it is slow, and if I find myself in a party where people I respect, a few of my mentors or like people that I've gone to meet for advice are seated and they've not given them food, I will stand up, go and get food and give it to them. So I have done that without any camera capturing me.
Okay.
So maybe peradventure, I have now blown, or I am now in a political contest and somebody sees me doing it, they will now say I am doing. So for me, if it is another politician who has played, who has acted different things, who today is saying I'm humble and tomorrow we see the, but Peter Obi several times, they've caught him in economy, they've seen him in business class. He's not someone that is like, oh, he's business class or nothing. He's not someone that is a big car or nothing. He's someone that has always been on brand concerning all of these things. So I don't see it as a political move.
Okay.
I see it as Peter Obi just being in character in a situation that he now got captured on camera. That's my opinion.
Okay.
The event was covered now.
So there had to be a capture.
There has to be a capture, you know. We all do these things. I cannot even deny serving food. I wash plates. If I'm at your place and you're a friend and your event, somebody wants to come and crash it. I remember one of my friend's birthday party I went to, and then the caterer that she said she hired, they kept waiting for caterer 1 o'clock. And we turned the adogon, we made the jollof rice.
Yes, now.
I said, Auntie, where's your caterer? I found that she actually didn't have a plan of a caterer.
She
just wanted to test her friends, or maybe she didn't even know what she was doing. But there was rice, there was pepper, and we made it work. So a lot of the times, we do things that, you know, are uncaptured. But this event, there was coverage. And this is a presidential candidate. Like Tokwe said, who has continuously projected this image of humility, willingness to serve, and all of that. So I don't understand what the criticism is like, except that, you know, recently there's been dragging back and forth of inconsistent stories, and so maybe that's why it's trending. People do it, you know. I'm restless. I can't be at your party, something is failing.
Yeah.
And then stand up. I'll get up, I'll just, you know, what gives me peace of mind is what I do. And growing up, my mother was a lero. My mother, if she does not have money to support your party, it's free grind, for you. I still remember one punishment. I considered it punishment because these people were doing New Year crossover party. How can you grind 10 baskets of tomatoes free? It meant that I did not have a break. I felt I worked the whole day for those people. And my mother said it's for free because if I want to give them 100,000, I don't have it. So she gives service. And so I think that it's okay if that is what he does. If it is not consistent, yes, criticism is valid. But if it is what he's used to, what is his nature, it's fine, it's welcome.
No, but is there any points somebody would, you know, determine consistency by force? Because you can be in a mood to do something today and tomorrow you're not in the mood to do it.
Make an answer you.
Answer me.
So truly, you're correct. Some parties there, maybe because of precedents, I go just
relax and not do anything.
Because I think the person takes the friendship for granted.
Okay.
But this is a presidential candidate projecting an image. You know, till he enter office and finish office, he must consistency.
By force.
Okay, so for me, being a presidential candidate doesn't mean that he can't live his normal life. You understand? So I don't see anything as a big deal here. It's just because he's, just like we say, he's a presidential candidate. Anywhere he goes, you find out that people, Nigerians always have standard. Always have how people should behave, you know, because he wants to be the president, so there's a way he should carry himself. No, there's a way he has to behave. He wants to behave in that manner. Let him do it. Let him be himself. After all, other countries, you find out that people who are in government offices and everything, they live their normal, they join the train like us. They do normal stuff, you know, get water from when they go to the hospital, they join queues, everything. There's no special treatment. So because he wants to be the president, he should start you know, start forming what he is not, what he is not and everything. So me, I don't see anything wrong with what he's done. Just like what Nima said and Tope, when you go to parties, you don't, some people, we don't just sit down. Like me too, if I go to a party, you move around, share food, you know, and everything. So I'm very sure that's what, you know, he
Okay, I just remembered an inconsistent moment when I saw Peter Obi at, like, it was up north, it was a visit in the north, and he sat among the children.
Yes.
I just thought he was off.
Why?
Because it's not an everyday image of him. I know people who, that is how they do. But when you put up camera with an indigent person, for me, not tune off immediately. I distrust.
Why? So where is the distrust coming from? So
it's
to
from
gain office.
History. It's from history.
It's to gain office. It's just
because I was even going to say that.
Yeah, there are some actions. There are some actions that he's going to exhibit that will look like yes, it's because of the office. While there are some, it's just natural. It comes from him and everything.
So now you
like
know
that one.
We seemingly all agree that Peter Obi has always been a grassroots person.
Yeah.
He's not like when I see Fayose. Fayose is not. Fayose might be doing it during political season under camera more, but Fayose has always been more of the kind of person that will carry con and eat. The governor, the founder of UBA, has never denied what his passion has always been. If he see con, anywhere he see con, he used to stop. He said it's in recent time, based on health differences, that he has stopped buying con. So you now see that kind of person and see him buying con. Maybe if there's any political thing going on, you would know it's not off-brand because that is who he is. But let's talk about the reality of many politicians who pre-election become saints, holy. They become grassroots driven. The people that have not, you know, when you come to, why entering election season, because they will soon start. Yeah. They would, when they are contesting, since they became House of Rep or House of Assembly member or became senator, they did not visit these areas of their constituency anymore. 1 year to election, they will now come and be eating amala there and be eating boli on the road or be eating. I'm like wondering, that is the hypocrisy that we should speak against. But we must not allow ourselves, because we've seen so many people fake it, now begin to color everybody as being fake when they do it.
So there's even a problem for me in this our initial video.
Okay.
So when a big man comes to your place, respect must be reciprocated.
Okay.
If he chooses, I have been to events where people are of my younger ones, they are doing well. And I come in, I be like, let me join the caterers to cook. I remember my sister's wedding. She used me well. You know, American. She used me well. I couldn't even do makeup. And say, Makro, let me, you must not leave my back. So I was used, both of them that got married that season. But when it was her son's naming, I joined the caterers, they dragged me back. I joined they dragged me back. I went into the serving. Anything I touched, somebody would take it from me. Who were the people that Peter Obi was serving at that party? Were they asked to sit down for the pictures? Nobody said, no, sir, you know, you can't be carrying a tray in front of me.
Why can't he be carrying a tray in front of you?
Why
can't he?
We have a culture of respect.
Why can't we?
No, we are Southwesterners.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay.
If Peter Obi were to walk into this place today and decide to pour tea for me, I won't allow him.
Why?
I would take the kettle and pour the tea on his behalf.
I'm not going to.
I must reciprocate that respect. Who were the people sitting down and they were collecting the plates? Were they asked to sit down for pictures?
So are they older? I did not see.
They were far younger children. No. The people that camera cash.
They say it's a
people that camera cash nourished 40 years.
Okay, so you do know I'm asking, why shouldn't he serve and be allowed to serve?
Even the Bible.
Jesus Christ
is a blessing to serve. Actually.
Served, and he said, for you to be the first, you must serve.
I agree.
Hold on. Yes. So if somebody wakes up and says, I want to serve these people, why are we holding him back? Because you are a presidential.
All sit down.
Yes, I can insist.
Hold
on. I can insist.
Let me say
hold on. I can insist and say, I want to serve these people. I just want to, just allow me. This is how I feel right now. This is how I'm led. Let's talk like Christians. This is how I am led now. The Holy Spirit has led me now to serve you people. Please don't disturb me. Okay. I have a right to do that. And I can be allowed to do that. So why are we distrusting the fact that he was allowed to serve?
I agree. Let me say, I feel
Okay.
If it is not staged, you know, some things, there are ways, well, from my viewpoint, not everybody's viewpoint, I see things. There's an extension of things I see. I'm looking at it from where I come from. An elderly person at that event, their servers, their waiters, no matter what, I wish that the PR person would have caught a picture of someone saying, no, sir, please sit down, let me do this.
And if it might be there and it won't go
Are you sure those people know him?
Winning my heart.
Know him as the presidential candidate? No. We don't know the setting. We don't know the proper setting. Are you sure they really know him?
And if
somebody,
that's
why they live
no,
that I met this man, I do not know him, but
that's one. Two, if it's a church program, for instance, where they know that he is a member of a particular group in church, and that's what he does. So who will stop him? But let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's now why we introduce to 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So, Bobo.
For this
is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be what's up, Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sub for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
Compound to a holla.
now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here. Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go here.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. I'm Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen.
Welcome back. We're still discussing the viral video of Peter Obi serving. I think it was an outreach, church outreach, and you were ready for your comments?
So from the beginning of the video, when I saw the video where it started from on Twitter. As he was carrying the plate, there were people who came and wanted to collect it from him, and he said, "No, hold on," and everything. Yes, a lengthy video, not the longer version of the video. And then somebody has also said that he has done it when he was governor during his tenure. That when they came to, there was a meeting in the office and all of that, he got up and he shared food and everything. For me, honestly, I don't really see anything wrong. If he's doing it so that you people will, it's all strategy now. Some people will fall for it. So he's trying to get everybody on. Exactly. Let him, let him do everything he can to bring, to get people to like him and everything.
Catch me. Is that one of doing for organizer? Oh. Elect politician, you now go to roadside, you now start doing organizer for people, for people because you now enter bus and say you are now speaking inside the bus. We know obviously that is not who you are. But in a church setting, I can easily see Peter will be doing it because I have people in my church who are by all standard, by every level, big men, and they serve in ways that many people don't even know. I was telling for that. I said, you know that this person is like number 2 in Computer Village, and like you walk past him, he's generally doing his work, or maybe in ushering or stuff like that. So there are people that in the house of God, service is done. But I'm a CNS person. I was born in the White Garment Church.
Before you give us that your CNS gist, we have a caller on the line. Good morning. Are you there?
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Calling from Lagos.
Welcome to the show.
Please, I think Peter will be serving food at a party is an act of humility. So because I know that in Nigeria we all try to play how can I even put it, politics. So we play politics at all levels. So I think when somebody is living his life, so we should have let him live his life the way he wants it, not by playing politics in everything. So the election in this country is let's say is 2027, which is very long time to come.
Struggling to hear volume, please.
So at least we shouldn't have been playing politics in everything. So we should let him live his life the way he wants it. Even if it is for him to serve food and also clean someone's shoe, we should allow him to do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be playing politics in all levels.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bashir. You were saying your
Yes. Because I was born in a White Garment Church. Somebody can wake up and dream and say, for you to enter into the next level, serve 200 people food. I will carry the food on top of my head because I want to enter into the next level. So we really don't know everything, and we mustn't get jaded. Like we mustn't get to that point where we feel like it's fishy, it's wrong. I know that because of the way politicians have disappointed Nigerians, and many politicians have disappointed Nigerians, it is easy for us to just sweep everybody into the basket of everybody, all of them are corrupt. But we have had governors across political parties, APC, PDP, that have delivered dividends of democracy within their state, maybe not to the quotient with which we expect, but the people in the state can say, oh, this road, this house, this school, this all of that. So it means that there are good people across board, and there are sincere people across board, and we must pray to have more sincere people in political position if we want a better Nigeria.
Yeah, let's take another caller. Sunday. Good morning, Sunday. Are you there?
See, hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Okay. Peter Obi, to me, I see him as a great man.
Okay.
A father that is caring. Someone who wants to make the poor to know that if he comes to power, he will remember them.
Okay.
not only by serving food. When you look at his history, I think he did well. It's not a kind of a leader that wants to come up today or maybe tomorrow and then look down on people. I've checked him right from the beginning, and I can say that, yes, truly, I'm not just saying, I don't know him for any way, but the way he does his own things is different from others. So I pray that God should, stand by him, and then let us see another new face in Nigeria. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sunday. Yanima.
So Nigerians are the ones that will now be begging now. The qualities of a leader is not the same quality of a charity person. Madam Teresa was a very empathetic person, but she wasn't.
She couldn't become the president. She couldn't be the prime minister of UK.
Yeah, so we need to focus on more of leadership qualities as opposed to this, even in our approach. You know, one of my most responsive governors was very well criticized, but me joined. When I see him for saloon, I was like, no. When I was making hair, what after election saloon? You don't do salon the normal day. Saloon, and this is a governor that actualized most of my agitations at the end of the day. I was like, I'm in love with this governor. Wait till you find go salon.
Yeah. So that brings me to my point, Nima.
So as respectful as I am of him, I didn't trust this.
Yeah. So it's not about whether you trust their actions outside or not. It's about what makes a leader. Hold on. What are the hallmarks? What are the hallmarks of a leader? Whether you come and serve me jollof rice at a party or you don't serve me jollof rice at a party, I'm looking at your track record. When I'm going to the polls, I'm judging based on what you have done.
Nigerians should stop falling for the PR.
It's not about what they do. You can serve me, you can make my hair, you can vulcanize my car, you can chew corn and bole with me on the street. It doesn't change the fact. Yeah, I do see. That shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. No, hear me. That shouldn't be.
Make decisions based on that.
Thank you. That shouldn't be why I chose you. How?
As opposed to up until you go and snap food and do air and buy corn. I was focused on what I needed to focus on. Is this a good leader? Is he good? Is he quick? Is he forward thinking? Is he proactive?
Keep focusing on that.
And without where we were,
now you don't carry corn.
For salad.
But Nigerians look at everything as a whole. Nigeria puts everything as a whole. And again, you know, it's not everybody that
we should wake up.
You know, it's not everyone that is educated. We should wake up. The countries, you see, Trump plates Didi. But his people voted for him based on what he promised.
And
he still failed them because he still authorized bombing of another country. But his people focused on his words.
Yes.
Can we just focus on,
That's what I'm going to.
Don't come and snap for. In fact, dig your ball before you have intentions. Because if you dig it at the time when you have declared intention, I'll be suspicious.
So whether you suspect me or not, that shouldn't be. So the problem I have, hold on, no. Whatever you do, it's not your action. My reaction is what is most important because I hold the power. In democracy, I'm supposed to hold the power, right? So my reaction should be intentional, irrespective of what you do. Now, how do we redirect Nigerians to focus, to stop majoring on the minor? We major on the minor a lot. And when it comes to making the real decisions, we leave it. We're not able to focus because we feel like they don't plait my auntie hair. They don't chop corn with my cousin. This person is related to my auntie's uncles, sisters, brothers, and all of that. And then let me finish. And then we make the wrong decisions. Can we tell ourselves the truth that however you want to live your life, whether you have declared intention or not, should not concern us? We are looking at your track record. We are looking at what you can bring to the table. We are looking at, have we worked with you before? Have you held positions before? What were you able to do? What are your characteristics? Do you have integrity? Are you honest? Shouldn't we focus on those?
Okay, so let me explain that thing where what you said about Trump. You see, Trump now, he's in a country where most of them are educated. But here, at least, we have a certain percentage of people who are educated. So how do we describe humility to somebody that is not educated if we don't carry food? Do you understand? How do we explain that we are? I am with you. You people at the bottom. This is my own. This is how I behave. If I don't carry
food and give you
and go and serve you.
So it's working.
So it's working.
Whether we
so
agree
he's
or not.
relating to every class.
I must agree with you.
Yes. Relating to every
people.
class.
As
Yes.
first our people
Exactly.
here went to see the premiere of the statue of the premier in China, and everybody we went there. They carry what's it called, wreath to statue. Everybody was taking a
You
bow.
bow now.
They bowed. I was now wondering.
And they be solemn and
Solemn,
quiet.
as if they were worshiping. In fact, there was a place. The person, because they give nationalist award to everybody, the person that found the kind of breed of rice that I went to study we went to his village, his house. The wreath was sitting there. They now told us, they say, at this point, total silence, solemn.
And
I just saw the Egyptians stepping outside. Zambians moving away because they say they don't turn to idol worship. We took a bow and we laid the wreath. I had to go first because I saw it was culture. It wasn't
their culture, even in Vietnam
worship.
too.
You know that you just do intention, but you didn't see their leaders. I think that we must focus on, personally, Nigerians must now focus on whether the person has held office before or not. He's training in leadership. He's training in, in nation building. We should have people who study this. The way we used to send our princes out of their communities to be prepared for leadership. People who are prepared for it, as opposed to people who are just, we can't be voting just
anybody
to office.
Really. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll expatiate on this. I like the angle that Nima has taken us to, what to focus on. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. I'm Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
What makes TVC the right choice for my business?
Excellent question, sir. At TVC Communications, we are a leading media company that offers unparalleled reach and engagement. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day on TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show that brings you fresh ideas and inspiration to kickstart your morning.
Show me a better breakfast television show on Nigerian television and I'll show you Wake Up Nigeria.
Your view empowers women globally, giving voices to the voiceless and tackling real issues that matter to every household.
It's your view, let it count. If it hasn't been said on your view, it hasn't been said at all.
Entertainment Splash delivers the hottest celebrity trends, gossip, and breaking news in the entertainment world. On TVC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world. Business Nigeria breaks down complex economic stories.
How much do you think refined petrol should be sold?
So you can make sense of Nigeria's markets and the global economy. Sports Desk keeps you on top of the game, bringing you the latest updates from the world of sports. Journalist Hangout shares insight of veteran journalists on political and topical issues.
I will continue to speak the truth and be at peace not just with my conscience but with my maker.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News at 10 p.m. delivers the most important stories of the day as they unfold. Max FM, your hit music radio station, captivates listeners daily across Lagos and Abuja, making every commute more enjoyable with top hits and engaging talk shows with Max Breakfast, an award-winning waiting day. Adaba 88.9 FM is not left out, as it is the voice of Southwest, bringing you grassroots news and community stories that matters most. And on TVC Digital, we reach to million viewers daily, offering an exciting and seamless online experience to keep you connected anytime and anywhere. All together, TVC Entertainment, TVC News, Max FM, Adaba FM and TVC Digital pulls in over 17 million viewers daily. Are you ready to boost your business? Let's make it happen. Contact us on 0707 272 8338 or marketing at TVC.
Welcome back. So we're wrapping up this conversation with the viral video about Peter Obi serving food at an event. And there was something Nima, pointed to while we're going on a break, which was how to begin to prepare people for leadership. And I remember the conversation I had with someone, while in China, and they said there's a particular university. So when they come to a school with young children, they now start their exams that they get to write that determines what they are going to do in life. So the high flyers in that particular exam are taken to a particular university where they are groomed for leadership.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Girl talking.
Ha! I'm going to post that video today. So they are groomed for leadership. That's all they learn in that school. From that exam, they know those that are going to the farm. They know those that are going to be entrepreneurs. They know so they position people according to their gifts, their strengths, their skills, and then they start training them. But what we have in developing countries is we just wait. Nobody is trained for anything. At some point, you just have an ambition, and then everybody starts rallying around you. And sometimes we don't get the right people, sitting in those offices, and we see how that trickles to everything that's happening in the country. So how do we better prepare people for leadership? Just one second, because we're wrapping up this conversation. So that if they're serving food tomorrow or they're not serving food tomorrow, it wouldn't concern us, because we already know the people who can handle our country. One second though.
Okay. How do we know?
How do we prepare people for leadership?
Yeah, so I think that similarly to the way we make youth service compulsory for everyone, it's extremely important that we as a country make the culture of excellence and service important for everyone, because you can't, when you have democracy, you can't tell who will become your leader. It is majority carries the vote. Unlike China, where there is communism, there's a party system, everybody enter the system, they grew up. Here, anybody can become, Marati can wake up tomorrow and say, I want to contest for chairmanship of my local government, and she becomes the chairman. It doesn't matter what she already knows. But if the entire country is unified in, we are excellent people, we serve, selfless service, excellent delivery, we won't have any problem regardless of who gets to power. So I think that should be more, that's what I would propose as a way to everybody should be a leader. We are all leading. Whether you're a security man, you're leading. Whether you are a driver, you are leading. Because the people you are driving, you can drive them into gutter or drive them into canal. So everybody is a leader. We should be excellent in what we're doing, and we should. But that's my own.
Excellence in what we're doing. I must steal that one from you. There's something called public office. Somebody is going to go, see, this is my governor that I say I'm in love with. If you see his track record, you will know that he was well prepared, groomed, up until
for that leadership.
Yes, up until leadership.
And you see the difference.
So he's not in the business, he should be doing PR of popcorn doing. If you don't like what you read about him and his track record of what he's achieved go and rest. You should not be doing popcorn.
So public service is different. We should have people that train to be there.
And when they are in office, each level of public service, they hold excellence. Once a person can do that, you know that when they are in a larger public office,
they will
with criticism, they will be able to
manage themselves.
Defend criticism, answer to whatever that is before them.
Yeah. So isn't it too late for us to start saying this is the way that leadership? Because there's already a pattern of how everybody seems to be following that pattern.
We can change now.
So yeah, I hope like everything you guys have really made so much valid points. Yes, if they can be trained, maybe there's.
If they can be, why are you begging them?
I don't know how we are going to put them in a place.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Okay, so Tijani, I don't know if it's the engineer or Mr. Tijani, have saved their numbers together. He was responding to this. He said this video, some people are viewing it from different perspectives. He said historically, leaders often engage in public display of humility to connect with their audience. However, the question remains whether their behavior is genuine or calculated. In this context, Peter Obi's past behavior, he has consistently demonstrated humility and service-oriented actions throughout his career. Current context, is this behavior a part of a larger campaign strategy or a genuine display of humility? Perception, how do Nigerians perceive this action, sincere or opportunistic? So it depends on ultimately depends on the individual's perspective and their values. But his own is that it's a desperado presidential aspiration coming up with deceptive political strategies to get voters.
Yeah, so the question I asked, for me, leaders should be prepared. Everybody cannot be a leader. So even though we try to have a culture of excellence across board, we all cannot be a leader. So if you decide that you're going to be in a public office, office holders, leaders in our different capacities, but we can't all be public office holders. So if you decide that you're getting there, there should be a form of training that they start you on early enough so that you can, get into it, and then when you go there, you do not do things that are not supposed to.
People don't understand that the followership itself is leadership.
Yeah, that's another one. But we have to go. Thank you so much, ladies, for your contribution. When we come back, we'll continue on the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
TV.
So, are you ready to tap into our vast audience and boost your business? You will surely get the return on investment that you deserve.
Partner with TVC Communications today. Let's grow together.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barka mu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past 3 years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Politics is defined as getting what, where, when, and how. But in the mix, many things come to play to shape the political fortune of any country.
Honorable Minister, this is how you misinform the public.
From the political actors to the electorate, campaign to voting, from debates to policy decisions, big events happen to engage us in constant conversation.
That's what we're looking for. Not some people who are talking about ethnicity. No.
Who is on your mind?
Don't worry.
Join me every day on Politics Tonight, where we dissect issues that shape our political destiny. Politics Tonight, weekdays on TVC News.
The TVC News at 7 and the TVC News at 10 are not like any other news broadcast.
It's the big news hour, the hour for the big breaking stories.
We've got some of the best reporters on the field,
Taking you through as it happens.
It's fast-paced, hot-hitting,
With investigations that matter.
bringing the news that affect your life.
Sport, entertainment, and business news, so you don't miss a thing.
Experience resourceful coverage with depth.
Every night.
Thanks for staying with us. So today we are delighted to have Guinness World Record for the longest singing marathon. This dynamic Nigerian singer-songwriter, choreographer, poet and actor has been making waves in the entertainment scene with her bold and expressive style. From her standout performances on Nigerian Idol and The Voice Nigeria to her chart-topping singles and the electrifying live shows, her creativity knows no bounds. Recently, she made history by breaking the Guinness World Record for the longest singing marathon. We're excited to let you into her inspiring story and explore what's next for this rising star. Welcome to the show, Arite.
Thank you so much.
Hey, longest singing marathon. How many hours did you go? How many days did you go?
6 days, 5.5 days.
Did you have breaks?
Yes, for every 24 hours, I had a 2 hours break.
Whoa.
Spread in between, right?
So the 2 hours break.
Like for 24 hours. Let's say I start singing by 12 noon today. I'll end 12 noon the next day.
Whoa.
So I have to
Toilet
sing.
breaks.
No, whoa. So what inspired?
So the 2 hours break.
What inspired you getting into Guinness World Record to sing? Because I know singing it requires energy. It requires a form of strength. And for you to think in your head that I can withstand singing for 24 hours, what happened?
Well, first of all, it wasn't singing. This dream started a long time ago. I was still a teenager then. I think I was 13 years old. That was the first time I ever heard about it. It was cafe. I was a dancer
at the time.
Oh, you were dancing.
I was dancing then, you know, very small. We're doing break dance, all this back then. So I went for one competition. Cafe was one of the judges. So the host was bringing up the profile of all the judges, and it got to Cafe's point, and he said, "Oh, this is Cafe. She embarked for the Guinness World Record." And I liked it. When I heard it, I liked it. I thought to myself, it's something I would love to do. And I think that was where it all started. I went back home, told my dad I would love to break the Guinness World Record, but typical African parents, they go to school. What do you mean by go to school? So yeah, as a child, time passed, I forgot about it up until Hilda. And it was like something just opened up in my head, like, you know you really wanted to do this thing, and I think it's time you should. So that was 2023. I applied, and I've been working my way since then, preparing, because like you said, it's not easy to sing, because you mustn't miss any lyrics, you mustn't repeat any song.
Whoa.
So I needed to have like a large file of music, about 3,000 songs.
Wow.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. What did you do during, I'm curious, I want to know, what did you do during those 2 hours break that they usually give? What were you doing? You just go sleep, or what do you do?
Okay, so first of all, leaving the stage to the backstage, I don't know how it happens, but before you know what's happening, 30 minutes is gone. How time flies when you really need to rest. And then sometimes I had to take my bath. Hot water was needed to, kick me back. I take my bath. I had to get something to eat quickly. And I had the medical team on ground. They give me some drips, mostly glucose. Yes, and they had to change my, what do they call it,
catheter.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm thinking that will you survive
to pee.
Your toilet breaks, and so you needed the catheter really. So I joined the live through Mr. Lawson's, Architect Lawson's Instagram live.
Don't say Uncle Theo. I do understand.
They will not say it's live. So we watched you perform, and I was wondering what your team was like. Those people making it work, because I felt you were going to faint at some point, and I saw that when I joined again, you were still there. So
24 hours.
Yes. What was it like preparing? What team? How did you get your team in place? Did they share the vision?
Wow. First of all, getting my team was a miracle because I recently moved to Lagos. I've been in Port Harcourt my whole life. I moved to Lagos February. So it's, like I said, it's a miracle how I got Uncle Mr. Theo, how I got Auntie Yenny, and the rest of them on board. Basically, I just walked into Freedom Park one day. I met, may his soul rest in peace, Mr. Bola Brown, and he saw that I am an artist, loved how I sang. I told him, oh, I have this vision, I have this dream, but I don't have the money to do it. And he said, you don't need money. We've got you covered. Just like that. You don't need money. And he presented the matter to Mr. Theo. And before you know what's happening, people started buying in. And I was just perplexed, like, I don't know anybody here. Well, where's this love and this?
It was your destiny, my
sister.
Amen.
So that was it. And then we put out a volunteer flyer out there for the witnesses and the timekeepers. People started coming and say, okay, but you know you have to do logistics for us. I said, no problem, if it is logistics, no problem. And that was how I got the team. Even St. Nicholas, we didn't get to pay them. Yeah, we didn't get to pay them. We just wrote to them officially and told them this is what we want to do. We need a medical support. And they just came in their full capacity. And I'm like, what did I do to deserve
destiny,
All right. So the thing about this courageous moves is that it spreads. You know, I love the fact that you could trace your story far back to Kafi, to Hilda, and then you. And who knows who is watching right now, who is also getting inspired. So I want to just say, well done. I know it must have been a very challenging period to sing for that long. But what were the trainings that you did? Because you mentioned that you trained, you had applied, and it took 3 years before you finally started the actual process. So I wanted to ask you to share some of the things that you were doing during the training. Were you singing for like 12-hour stretch just to practice? Were you holding your breath? Were you saying, okay, I won't drink water? Like, what were the things you were doing to get yourself in shape?
Okay, I registered in the gym first
Strength
because
building.
of cardio and strength. And the first time I had a 24 hours non-stop singing, and then I had a 73 hours non-stop
practice.
Singing. Yeah.
Wow.
You have to.
So that was 2024. I had a 24 hours on March. Then April 1st to the 4th of April, I had the 73 hours. That's last year too. So after those, I knew I was ready to
go on that.
To go on, yes.
So let me ask you, what's next for you now that you have bagged the Guinness World Record for marathon singing? What are you looking to do? What collaborations are in the offing for you? And then you will serenade us with a beautiful song before I let you go. So what's next?
First of all, I still need the official certification from the Guinness World Record. I need to put it out there so, to clear the air. I don't like it when people think that, so we straight. I don't have it yet.
Yes, it will come.
Yeah, it will come. Amen. Amen. So once that certification comes, I would love to put out my first official show here in Lagos, of course, because it's the first time. It's called Wine and Jazz, because I love jazz music. Yeah, I love soul, I love jazz music.
You look like you would do well in that.
So I'm thinking of putting that out, still Freedom Park, because they did a whole lot for me.
To support you.
Yes, on the 6th of September, that's the first official event I have after the Guinness World Record. And for partnership as relates singing, music, I look forward to working with as many artists that are willing to work with me. I would appreciate and welcome all collaborations.
I wish you all the best in that.
Thank you.
So
are you ready? This voice should be singing.
Don't forget I'm looking forward to hearing the voice.
Let's hear the voice.
Just give us something small to just serenade our viewers and us.
Birds flying high.
I knew it.
You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. Well, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me.
Give them.
And I'm feeling good.
Come on! That's amazing. So when you spoke the first time, I said,
this voice.
People like this often shock people when they sing. So if you hear me talk, you can easily say, this person may be able to sing. But if they hear someone like you, are you sure? Till
From
you
a
now
singer to
sing.
another singer.
Till you now sing. Those kind of voices. Congratulations.
So your voice fully
we wish
back.
you all the best in your endeavors, and however we can collaborate with you, just let us know. I'm looking forward to that September show that you're planning. Okay. Thank you so much, ladies. That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, we'll move on to yet another segment. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Waiting Day with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere. So Bobo.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud. You've got me your papa. Why you not gonna make younger?
Come to a holla.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here.
Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News. and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. I'm Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Thanks for staying with us. So veteran Nollywood actress Buki Wright has expressed openness to getting married again, stating it's part of God's plan for her. In a recent interview with BBC Yoruba, Wright shared her thoughts on love and marriage, saying on the issue of marriage, I'm still very much interested, but that is if God has destined it. This destiny I'm talking about. It's not a must. I'm not saying other women shouldn't try to get married, because as for me, I'm still interested in getting married. She also revealed a poignant moment from her spiritual pilgrimage, saying, in fact, to show how much interested, when I went to Al-Kaaba, I told God, and I know he's a God that answers prayers. What are your thoughts on this? You can join the conversation and call us on 02016 352013 or 090241634440. Tweet us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. Al-Kaaba, yeah. So she went to pray because she wants to get married. And this is someone who we admire her courage in still wanting to get married. But we know that she's had marriages that had failed, and she's done up to 5. And then she has, people are counting. And then she still has hope that you can still find. So you know, the pain is, this life is not balanced. Let me just say it in pidgin. Because we have people who are still struggling to get 1. They've not gotten.
She don't sample 5.
She has done 5 and she's still hoping. She's still hoping. She's still believing that she can still find love. Who is to stop a woman? Please, what are your thoughts on
Nobody
this?
can stop her. She stop counting. You know, for Muslim women, she's a Muslim. The legitimate way to
Banj.
What's that recreation? To
Banj.
Has to be within the 4 walls of marriage. So please, Auntie, try again. Yes, you have every right. And I always think, I say it's not enough. Women should not be limited, because if it was a man, I won't be having this conversation. Nobody they on touchlight count my own. You know, and women, the standard of judgment is so much. Because she's a celebrity, of course men will come to her. Different men, no, fake, real, have, you know, with different people who don't even understand that. We there here, married women, they will, with every day will be doing, it's my clinical anniversary. Tell me that they are not in your inboxes. Asking. So people are sitting on the mat praying that the marriage should break. So come and declare, imagine that you are now single, you
Talk
are
for yourself.
No, people I cannot come and form like that. You know, but it is normal. When you're in the limelight, people who are insisted the most will be the ones in the forefront. They just want to be associated with you. I'm a Kobuki, right? It would have opened banks and doors and places, you know, for them. And they'll be doing it. And then they'll be making you, they will not give you the environment, the space to thrive. What they saw you were achieving, they want to come and off the torchlight. Carry candle, put on that box. You know, all those kind of behavior people, they are there. And so I would say to any woman, try as much as till you find your happy place.
Find your happy place.
As much as, and stop counting. You know, stop counting for the women. Because if the men were just straight, you know that she's fair. You now come, you now say, auntie, your maintenance is too high. Did you not see the fairness before you come? You saw how she was acting. You now come, you say, no, my own wife cannot be in front of the media. Uncle, what did you come and marry? Those are the people that made it 5. They are the people that will make it 6. Yes, so until the person who says, you are an actress, you are a successful cybersecurity engineer, you are, you know, and I love that you're busy. I will come and enhance that success that I see in you, or you see me. Me now, I'm a family person. You now marry me, say you don't want to see my sisters and my brother in my house. How? Some men, I know, I had a client who married his wife and said, you must not attend family events. She had to sneak out to a cousin's wedding. They beat her for the wedding. Wow. That's why we're in divorce. Why? He came to the wedding in front of her uncles and her father and beat her up.
She disobeyed.
That she disobeyed. That the rule, and he said it in front, that the rule in the house is that she must not have family. And she's the first daughter. How can you tell an Ada not to be Ada? You must have your head upside down. I kept looking at him. Say no, we are Kinekon. I don't want to call the religion, and we cannot. We cannot not. No, she can. She can choose not to want to obey you.
Yeah. Let me call to talk by. What are your thoughts?
Personally, I am very, very proud of her. You know, how can you be proud of somebody that is older than you? But me, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her desire to not let society stop her from loving. I'm proud of her desire to, I'm proud of the fact that she was willing to put herself out there. Like, this is me. I've been in 5 marriages, but I still believe in love. You know me, I'm a lover girl.
Yes, you are.
I'm a lover girl. So I love love. I love those in love. I love those that aspire for love. I don't like people that feel like love is not possible. I believe it is possible. You could have failed at something 5 times, and then you try the 6th one. It's like God took all the suffer of 5 marriages, and that's what I pray for her. So I genuinely did not see any reason why people were saying she should go and chill. Like, what? You're not in her shoes. So for me, I am very proud of her. I wish her all the best. I wish she finds love, like the kind of love that will just say shut up to every other 5, that all the other ex will just feel like I lost something. I also think beyond, we're talking about her based on I decided to marry. But that's a woman who has reinvented herself over and again. So I strongly believe that when it comes to the 6th marriage, she will still do it and do it well. If it works and doesn't work out, she will be okay. Because she had the first one, second one, third one. She went into acting, took a break from acting, came back to acting, relocated abroad, then went to study cybersecurity, first level. She should be celebrated, not in any way spoken down, or nobody should make anybody feel bad. There are people that come out and say, I don't want to marry, I don't want to have children, I'm okay. And nobody is dragging them, leave them. So the one that say I want to marry again, celebrate the person. That's my opinion on
Ramatu.
Okay, so when I heard the story, first thing that came to my mind is every time they keep saying men are polygamous in nature, men are polygamous in nature. But see now, there's a woman that's, you know,
polygamous in nature.
She's polygamous in nature, and, you know, she's willing to try, and, you know, that kind of stuff. So me, when I heard about it, the first thing is that, the first thing that came to my mind is, this marriage that is very difficult. How is she doing it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know? And I realized that when I looked into her story, I realized that she only has kids from her first marriage. She only has just 2 kids. So I'm just imagining if she was having kids in all the marriages, will she still continue saying she wants to still get married? So at the end of the day, I would just say this, that I noticed that in the marriage, in all the extra marriages that she was just having, there's no variety. It's still the same people. For me, if I'm in her shoes, yes, maybe let's say I have the 2nd marriage, 3rd marriage, 4th marriage, you know, and all of that. I'm going to explore variety. I won't still be doing the same, you know.
Like what do you mean by explore? Maybe.
Okay, so I realized that most of the men are still, you know, the Yoruba, you know, same tribe. So maybe I'll try.
Other
marriage. Yes, I'll try other tribes, other races, other people from different countries. You understand? So, so I'll try and all of that. And then another thing again, for her to keep a marriage, I'm thinking that if somebody marries for 1, 2, 3, then there's a problem that she needs to address personally. Maybe there's something that is not, you know, she's not doing right.
Have you joined my white government church people that
no, she has a point.
They see pattern.
No,
maybe
she actually has a point.
There's something that, maybe there's something, you know, about her that, you know, that's all these men, if not why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. Like I said, marriage is difficult. We all know that.
True.
So I'm just thinking aloud that what is that thing that is...
Yeah. So that was the first thing that came to my head when I saw the story. Like, okay, you've done 5, and in that 5, it had not worked out, you know. And I'm asking myself, okay, this thing that marriage has to last forever, are we lying to ourselves? Do we now start redefining marriage because something has lasted 40-something years? 80-something years does not mean there was joy in that thing. Because I see a lot of videos where women come out. There was a particular one I saw that was so hilarious. The man was saying, when she earns her salary, she'll just carry the envelope, she will give to me.
And the woman was looking like...
was not looking so excited. But the marriage had done 40-something years. So do we equate success to longevity of the marriage, or that a lot of people are still in that marriage just holding on to what society will say and not living their life? So I saw that from that angle, and I also saw Ramatu's angle, which is you have not dealt with the crux of the issue. What is making, what is making this not work out, or what is your goal? Maybe if we have an interview, we can ask her, what do you see about marriage? Not everybody wants a happily ever after. Some people want a happily ever 5 years. Some want a happily ever 10 years. Some want a happily ever 20 years. We really don't say what we want when it comes to these issues. Go ahead.
They want happily ever after.
So what's happening?
If you no come work ever after, go die ever after.
No, don't die ever after.
I'm happy with you that you did not put up with something that can kill you. We know now how these marriages, you just they talk one way they look face. 46 years of suffering, endurance.
True.
This one I was drinking with my husband. It was like he saw a skit and he sent it to me about women. Somebody singing and saying, "I know you are not about money." He said, "That song describes you. I seen that before." That's my 26-year-old self. That's not my 40-something-year-old self.
True.
I say now my maintenance. You better start working.
You gotta work.
Exactly.
I like that, because even though then when I married, I used to say money wasn't the problem. Okay. back as 17-year-old, you know that I used to treat myself to my own money. My father used to wonder that if Nima, the way Nima is going about this, if this girl should touch money, she might just never want to marry. So my parents addressed the sanctity of the proper marriages to me. If I sell finish, when I used to sell on this, I don't have where I'm wearing it to. But you see the best of the collection, you go select it. I'll now wear it in the morning. I'll just walk past my father. Say, where cloth? There are other people in this house, you know. And then when I started to enter school, I would take my time. The day would be Nima treatment day. Money never deal. I will go the salon where I used to make my hair. They know. I'll be coming in bomb shots like this. They will roll the hair. There's a style that it must bounce. I didn't get it today. It didn't bounce. You know, when I see my daughter is exhibiting, I say, hey, God.
You are born yourself.
Please, oh God, I beg, help me. The way God was able to catch me,
oh my God.
You know, he was like that. Till date now, covered. I still spa. And now my body.
Yeah.
I will do it, I will walk past. I will be telling you if I think you're a safe place. If you see what is on my body. So, you know, if you touch money, and Auntie Buki, she's somebody that has her own money. When her profile dropped on what she was worth after she joined cybersecurity abroad, Auntie, she did not marry those men for money. But she has a problem I see in a friend of mine. I think her soft-spoken nature
is what makes people
deceives
think
the men.
Yeah, so when they now
I went policing for one of my victims.
Before this, your policing gist, we have Hassan on the line. Hassan, are you there?
Gist, I need to give you.
You cannot give us the gist. We won't go around.
Okay,
Hassan, are you there?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I'm there.
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, we can hear you.
Well, I wish to appreciate the Yobu crew. You guys are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm in the celebration mood myself. Yesterday, our 27th year wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, it has not been easy. 27 years of a rocky and bumpy road. But we give God the glory with 6 children. And we give God the glory. Yes. Yesterday, I wanted to ask Madam Ibuku a question. How can she define success? And since Madam Obiajelu, the spicy one, if you mind my nicknaming you, if you can define what is success for me. And then on the Nollywood artist, I wish her the very best of luck in her 6th attempt. Inshallah, it will be the best choice for her, God willing.
Thank you.
Thank
Madam
you so Ramatu, I would very much love to have her number. Then Allah has a number.
She's married though. She's married though. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So success is what you define it to be. Whatever fulfills you success. It's not by anybody's standard, but your own standard. And see the successful woman we're talking about today, who has chosen her style, her life, what she wants to do, what makes her happy. That's being successful. So let me come to you. And you were giving us a story, but can you quickly wrap it up?
Okay. So this is my friend. She's soft-spoken, but very career-driven. She has money. She trips herself. I can see her today vacationing with her classmates. She likes that kind of thing. Every year, this my friend plans vacation. Then she met this man back here or at home. And she says, no, I'm in love with him. He has good plans. I said, Auntie, I will visit him. So we straight, the man will be watching now. And I went there with a bag of rice that she bought it for in-law so that I can meet the man. I rated the man. I said, Auntie, this man is misunderstanding you. Nobody sees her career-driven self. You see, those people who cannot even be angry. And you're like, I know. He thought he has found his cash cow.
Yeah, way.
And it happened like that. Fast forward, he got to her place. He took the money. He started to want to control her. She's not that kind of person. This was her 3rd attempt. And I know her. She's the sweetest. So we went to Arabic school together.
Wow.
You know, she's the sweetest.
She's not been meeting the right people.
Soft-spoken women usually get the men who think we will come and lock you up. And
which might be hiding the strength of who they are. You asked a
so
question
because of time,
actually.
let's just stay.
There was I thought you asked a question. I'm now trying to remember, and I had the answer in my head.
If society has redefined marriage, or if there's something she needs to work on, is that
okay? So it was at 6, maybe she.
So I feel that at the end of the day, sometimes one of the things you've always said, which I have now agreed on, is about patterns and the importance of studying the patterns. I personally believe that you can break patterns.
You can.
And if you have a pattern that has occurred 5 times, even if it is not bookie rights you're talking about, even if it is
Somebody
in your
else.
own career or in your relationship, that it does not end up in marriage, study the pattern. Maybe you are dating the same kind of people, or you are exhibiting the same kind of activities that is bringing you into that place. And then get into therapy or coaching as well, because every good thing is possible if we can identify what the problems are, remove the problems, and work on ourselves. I really sincerely am happy for her, and I wish her all the best.
Yeah, Ramatu, for wrapping?
Yeah, so for me, I really commend her on her courage. I like the fact that she still wants to try. Or if like I said, if I put myself in shoes, I just know that for me to try 5 times, I just know that maybe marriage is not for me. Yes, it's not for me, because you see, when you marry somebody, you realign your goals every single time. That person will come with his own idea, you adjust, then the next thing is over, you start again. So I believe she starts her life every single time she meets a new person, and I feel that is too, every single time you are readjusting yourself and everything, at some point you just miss
who you are.
Yeah, exactly. You just something
that could be fun, because the very first 2 years you're meeting somebody new, there's these butterflies. Then after a while the butterfly dies.
Then you change.
And then you now but
change.
the excitement of the butterfly, there's something it does to your dopamine level. Yeah. So I agree with all of you. We have to go on this. But I wish her all the best. I have not seen anything wrong that she's doing. She may just need to go within herself and ask herself, why am I attracting people that it won't work out with? It could be something she needs to fix, if she wants to fix it. Men, we know sometimes we have certain kind of men who believe in variety. We also have women who believe in variety, but society has not allowed them to express. And now we have somebody who says, well, I am going to express however I want to express, and that's okay. So there's no judgment here. We are happy for her if it makes her happy and it makes her fulfilled. Thank you, ladies. That's all we can take on this show today. We wish you the best of the weekend. There's elections going on if you're staying in Lagos State.
Awesome.
There's a curfew, so please stay indoors, eat, eat food, take drinks. Enjoy with your children if you have them.
Go out and vote. Don't come and complain.
Local government, that's true. We're supposed to go have votes. We're supposed to go have votes. Please go out and vote. Vote peacefully. Don't steal ballots. Don't carry ballots. Come back to your house and rest. Then don't forget to watch Mama Ijuru, 6 p.m. on YouTube. All right, guys. Thank you so much, ladies. That's all we can take. Bye.